Hey everyone, I'm Razor. Today we're looking at a 2026 Brinkley Model Z 3515. So this is not the toy hauler model. Model Gs are toy haulers, Model Zs are just regular fifth wheels. So we'll start here on the outside. Um, Brinkley always uses a straight frame that's not a drop frame, so it makes it a little more rigid. However, your storage compartment isn't quite as high as some of your other fifth wheels with a drop frame. You got a hot and cold water connection here, electric outlet, USB connection. This is your lighting inside here. So we actually were thinking that if we were to get this unit, we might do an outdoor kitchen setup here. So this would give us our water for it. And here's a pass through where you could take a drain out. I have to figure something out for that. This has 30-pound propane. I'm not sure, that might be tall enough to get a 40 in there.
I apologize if the sun makes this hard to see.
Model Z is coming from the factory with the Kurt Helix fifth wheel pin box. Not sure about that. I need to do some more research on that. Your front bay. I think this can get a generator prep. You have your Victron equipment there for the, apparently has some solar on the roof. This does not have lithium-ion batteries from the factory. You can certainly always add that. And this compartment certainly gives you enough room to put all your equipment for a solar setup. Gotta love the Brinkley retractable water hose. And then of course all your valves to flush and this and that. Brinkley gives you electric dump valves. This has 2 grays and 1 black. Up here's your leveling control in the front here. On-demand hot water system. This is not going to have a cord reel, so somehow you're going to have to figure out how to roll up your cord on your own.
While we're here, Ray, let's just sneak in the back door. You do have a ladder.
So there is another compartment on the back.
Oh, okay.
You want to finish out here? All right, you get a ladder from factory. On a Model Z, it's attached. Model Gs, it was a telescoping. And you do have a little bit of storage here in the back. So certainly big enough to put your chairs in, maybe a folding table. I think that was it for storage compartments. So the nice thing about the 3515, and the reason we're considering this, is you get an office in the back of it. Now I say an office, but this is actually a good flex room because they have a washer dryer connection. So you can make this your laundry room, have your washer and dryer back here. This countertop is on a lift, so you can bring it up to standing position if you want to do a sit to stand desk. Or I think some people have taken that out, made this into a bunk room. I think we would like to probably let this countertop in, and there's enough room right here to get our 2 e-bikes in. So I would have to make up a little bit of a bracket framework to hold them, but we could bring our e-bikes in the side door here, raise this countertop up as high as it would go, and then both of our e-bikes would fit inside here. Cabinets all around. Soft close hinge. Cabinets there.
3 shelves. You have
drawers. And the bottom one is set up for a hanging file drawer. So if you're going to use this as an office, you have hanging files. New for 26, they added a 3rd air conditioner. So prior years, they just had a duct coming back from the air conditioner up in the main part of the coach here. But this year, they actually put a 3rd air conditioner just for this office here in the back, which I can imagine that was a big improvement, that they needed that extra air. All right, so moving from the office.
I'm going to show you the inside of this fifth wheel. We can start, we can see that the recliners are right across from the televator. Ray and I really like that. Brinkley has a pull switch recliner, but it does have heat and massage in that unit. You have the 3 pass-through cabinets here. The window behind the love seat opens. This window is stationary. If we move over here, we have a small love seat that does not recline, but it does fold out. This window will open. You have this nice storage here. And then you also, Brinkley always gives you this little ottoman, but this ottoman also opens and it lifts so you can use it as a little table or desk. And then, of course, then it has some storage in it to keep some of your items. It's a little hard to close when it's empty. If you look over here at the TV, you're going to see there's 3 pass-through doors that you can use. There's a nice shelf above the TV if you're putting like your phone to charge or you have it connected to HDMI. Sometimes we'll do that to stream from our camper. And it's nice, you don't have the phone and the cord hanging right in front of your television. This is an electric televator. Little flip cabinet storage. Fireplace that you can have just decorative or you can have some heat. As we move over, these windows do open, but that window is stationary. You have the dinette. If you've seen any Brinkley videos, you can see how this goes. Basically, you can slide it out, you can slide it over, you can put chairs on this side, all the chairs on that side. It comes this direction, so you have more room. And it has storage in the side of the table for your silverware. As we go toward the kitchen, you can see you have this little coffee bar area where you have the 2 doors. This has top storage, but this has storage in the top and in the bottom. And then you have some drawers. You have some open space to drop off your things when you come in. Ray always wears a baseball hat. You probably noticed, but you could drop his hat and his sunglasses here and have them handy. It has 2 nice cabinets here. And then we have pantry. And those shelves are adjustable. So you have
And there's electric in here, so if you want to put your coffee maker or air fryer, you can just let it plug in there.
Then we have the refrigerator, which is a 12-volt refrigerator. And it is secured by a screw in the top. But it's just a basic side-by-side refrigerator.
The doors are secured. It doesn't have any special latch.
You put the latch there, you screw it in, and then it will be held in at the front. Sink is a normal Brinkley sink with a flexible handle that they have taped. So it's not flexible right now. And then this foldable string. You can see over here, Brinkley always gives you some nice drawers. You have some nice storage that's open under here. They always give you a designated place for your trash can. And they give you a designated storage for your paper towels, which everyone needs. You have some nice drawers here. Nice range oven. Beautiful oven.
3-burner range.
Yeah. And a 3-burner range. It is gas. This is microwave only. So that you should know. It is Z. It is a microwave only. And you have your shelf on either side of your microwave.
And it does have the good Max Air fan in here, not your little 4-inch.
Oh, and you have a little shelf up there above your pantry. I don't know what I would put there, but
I'm not sure.
You have a little shelf. And that does it for the living room. Let's head up to the bedroom and back. This is the bathroom. I'm hiding in the corner. You have some shelving in here. There's really not a good place in this bathroom for a garbage can unless you go here and remove a shelf. That's not removable. So there's really not a great place for a trash can. So
you have to put a very short one in the bottom over there.
But you do have some nice drawers. You have a nice sink. You have some storage and different sprays for in the shower, including a handheld spray. You have a nice medicine cabinet. It's a nice compact bathroom. You do have the good fan. So all in all, it's a good bathroom.
Yeah, decent amount of room.
Now we'll head to the bedroom.
Did you open that cabinet?
I did. Okay, I didn't clean that. I'll be right back. All right, we have a nice bedroom in the Brinkley. We have a TV. This window does open. You have some storage here. I know in the Z you can add a piece. I don't know that you can in the Z models, but it does open for some jewelry storage. Full length drawers. They are soft close. You have some places in the corner that you can just put a couple things. They put plants here for an idea. This is a place where it is plumbed for a washer dryer that could be stackable, or you could put a combo and they would put it in the bottom and add louvered doors. This is the closet. Of course, there's hanging space and space for your shoes, and pretty straightforward closet. This is a king. If you option for a queen, they will put little nightstands on either side. Brinkley does curtains in the bedroom. They don't do blackout shades, but those windows do open. And there is USB power above each of those windows. And then they give you...
Yeah, it's ANC.
ANC, nice. And then over here you have some magazine or book storage. And some wall storage if you like to hang prints.
There's your air conditioner here for the front bedroom.
And then we do have storage under the bed that you can put things here, and there is power along the bed on both sides. So it's a pretty straightforward bedroom, but nicely done with Brinkley. So in a different video, we showed you the toy hauler we're looking at. This is the Brinkley fifth wheel that we're looking at. We just don't know. We love the office. We love that flex space. Let us know in the comments. What do you think? Do you own this? Do you think it's useful, or do you think we'd be better off spending a little bit more money upgrading some of those features and then having that beautiful garage on the back with the other Brinkley? Thanks for joining in. See you next time.
Here's a copy of our RV checklist that we made for this rig if you're interested in our thoughts. If you'd like your own copy, you can check out Ray's Linktree link in the description.